everybody. I'm going to read Junie B. Jones is Not a Crook. And this is a fun chapter book that I like to read. The chapters are pretty short, so I'll probably read a couple, maybe three at a time. And if you like it, feel free to comment underneath and tell me what you're liking about it or what you notice about it. And just keep looking back. I'll keep posting videos so that you can hear the rest of the story, okay? So this is Junie B. Jones is Not a Crook by Barbara Park. And there's a picture of Junie. I don't know if you can see her very well. All right. Chapter 1. No Good Reason. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice. Except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. Here is a story for you. It's called Once Upon a Time, my grandfather named Frank Miller went to the store and he bought me some mittens. Once upon a time, my grandfather named Frank Miller went to the store and he bought me some mittens. They were made out of a black furry fur. And guess what? It wasn't even my birthday, or Christmas, or Valentine's Day. Plus, the mittens were not even on sale. Grandpa Miller just bought them for no reason. And that is the bestest reason I've ever heard of. And that's how come I love that guy very much. Plus, he can also skip. The end. I like that story a real lot, 'cause guess why? I didn't even make it up. That's why. That adventure actually happened to me. My Grandpa Miller really did buy me mittens for no good reason. And they are gorgeous, I tell you. When I first opened them, I got filled with glee. Glee is when you run and jump and skip and laugh and clap and dance on top of the dining room table. Then your mother takes you down from the table and she carries you to your room for a timeout. Timeouts kill the glee. I wore my new mittens the whole entire morning. Plus, also, I wore them to the afternoon kindergarten. I wore them with my attractive winter jacket. Only it wasn't actually cold out. Only who even cares? 'Cause that outfit looked very beautiful together. I showed my mittens to my bestest friend named Grace. Also, I showed them to a variety of strangers. After I got to school, I held my hands over my head and I runned all over the playground. Look, everybody! Look at my new mittens! My Grandpa Frank Miller bought them for me for no good reason. I waved them all around in the air. How many children see these lovely things? Raise your hand, I hollered. Nobody raised their hand. How many children think my mittens are gorgeous? Please come forward, I yelled. Nobody came forward. I put my hands back down and walked to that Grace. I couldn't create any interest, I said, very glum. Only guess what? Just then, I spotted my bestest friend named Lucille, and I ran fastest to greet her. Lucille, Lucille, look at my gorgeous new mittens. See them? They're made out of black furry fur. Lucille petted them. My family has lots of fur, she said. And there's a picture of Junie. Woo, I'm getting this way. There's a picture of Junie showing Lucille, her other bestest friends, her mittens. I wonder what she thinks what Lucille is thinking when she says her family has lots of other fur. Let's turn the page and find out. My mother has a fur cape, and my aunt has a fur jacket, and my uncle has a fur hat. Plus, my Nana just bought a brand new mink coat, only she can't wear it outside the house, or else people will throw paint at her. My mouth came all the way open. Why, Lucille? Why will people throw paint on your Nana? I asked. Lucille crossed her arms. Don't you know anything, Junie B. Jones? It's because people who love furry animals don't like them being made into coats for Nanas. Just then I felt relief in me, 'cause I'm not even a Nana. That's my mittens aren't made out of real furry animals. They're made out of fake furry animals, and those kind don't even count. All of a sudden, the bell rang for school. I zoomed to my room like a speeding rocket, because guess why? More people to show my mittens to. That's why. So what do you think? How was Lucille acting about those furry mittens? Think about it a little bit. All right, let's read one more chapter. This one's chapter 2 called Fur Hands. I showed my mittens to my teacher. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Feel them, Mrs., I said. Feel how soft they are. I rubbed them on her face. Ooh, they are soft, Junie B., she said. Be sure and put them in your jacket pocket so they won't get lost, okay? I skipped, very happy, to my seat. Yeah, only I'm not even going to lose them, I said just to myself. I am going to wear them right on my hands the whole livelong day, 'cause I love these guys, that's why. I took off my attractive winter coat and sat down at my table. Then I tapped on Lucille with my furry mittens. Hello, how are you today? I have fur hands. See them, Lucille? See my hands of fur? I flew them in the air. That is what fur hands look like when they're flying in the air, I said. I waved hello. This is what fur hands look like when you're waving hello, I said. Lucille did a frown. You're being annoying, she said. That's how come I turned around and I smiled at a boy named William. I have fur hands, William. See them? See my fur hands? I tapped on his head, trying to hold up the picture so you can see him turning around and showing William. This is what fur hands look like when they're tapping you on your head, I said. Just then I got up from my chair and I skipped to my boyfriend named Ricardo. I tickled him under the chin with my softly fur hands. This is what fur hands look like when they're tickling you under your chin, I said. And then I grinned and grinned, 'cause that boy brings out the best in me, that's why. Pretty soon, Mrs. saw me out of my seat. She held my hand and marched me back to my table. This is how fur hands look when they're marching to my table, I said. Mrs. plopped me in my chair, and then she pulled off my fur hands and she put them in her desk. I did a sad sigh. That is how fur hands look when they're no longer in my possession, I whispered just to myself. And after that, I put my head on my desk and I covered up with my arms. And I didn't come out for a really long time. Okay, that's the end of chapter 2. All right, and I'll read some more later. How do you think that Junie's feeling right now? How do you think Mrs. was feeling? I'll read more to you on another video. Hope you enjoyed. If you have anything you want to say, go ahead and comment down below, all right? Bye, guys. Take care.